Hello guys, Hatred Element episode is here.
What's up, everybody?
And we're in Mag Mammal 2 once again. And we're getting on to 19th place. The Skipper, 1995.
1995.
Bondman! Ooh. 35.8. 43, 34, 44, 24, 34. Okay.
One energy element.
Is that something? Nope.
Let's see what they did with the unused Robot Master.
Chances are we're going to get entirely Mega Man 1 enemies. Also, haven't seen those guys yet in this contest.
Crazy Razies?
Yeah, it's nice to see them, even though I absolutely hate them.
Even the spikes are Mega Man 1 styled. The ladders!
Well, yeah.
Oh, God. Now those I know are not Mega Man 1 enemies. Oh, but they act like spring heads, or spines. Gabiol, what? Whatever.
That's frankly kind of, something.
Bye-bye. Of course, we have beaks. Nice.
I'm just going to not bother killing those guys, if I can help it.
Whoa. The drips hurt you.
Well, yeah.
But the puddles don't. Weird. Oh my god, this feels like a Mega Man level, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That does not save you from spikes.
I don't know why I thought it would. And we're not too far back. Ow.
Are we gonna get a Mega Man 1 styled boss shutter?
If we don't, then that is a huge missed opportunity.
Also, please, please, let us have a boss here.
Well, I don't know, it didn't get a very huge score with, Ace Spark, so chances are it won't. And I don't know if there were any sprites for Bondman.
Oh, there are.
Oh, there are?
I've seen what he looks like. I don't know if they're fan-made sprites or not, but I've seen them.
Cool.
We have a lot of spikes all of a sudden. This makes me very uncomfortable.
No.
And a big eye guarding the shutter, yes!
No! I don't want to go down there. I want to slide.
You could just use the Hornet Chaser.
Yeah, but I don't use Rush Coil nearly enough. No Mega Man 1 style boss shutter.
Fail. Yes! Bondman! Okay, so his shots work like the chill spike from Mega Man 10. And this guy can take you out quickly.
Yeah. I never liked Concrete Man, or just any boss that can freeze you. Also, that contact damage. What is that? What is that?
Oh, that contact damage is brutal.
Very.
He behaves very similarly to Crash Man, though.
Yeah.
Cornered.
Yeah.
But no risk of a game over.
The thing is that his AI, his movement AI, is a lot more unpredictable than Crash Man's.
Well, we finally have a challenging Robot Master. Also, this has to be a Dev Kit boss theme. I've heard it used way too often for it to just be an individual boss theme.
Come on now! 1 HP.
You are aware you have E-Tanks, yes?
Yeah. I keep forgetting that I used them all, and I don't remember to buy more.
I saw you have 3!
I know. But do I want to use them on the simple Robot Master?
Define simple here, come on.
That's simple. It's just getting the AI down.
Oh, sure, you speak high and mighty now. While it's not the most flashy of stages, it's an incredibly well-designed one. There is a very clear difficulty curve, and the setups are well thought out, and the glue became surprisingly threatening late in the stage. This is pretty neat, because early in the stages, I thought it wouldn't be an issue because I could just slide through it, but your use of the glue on one-tile platforms was a clever way of preventing just sliding through the glue and ignoring the level's gimmick. Everything is very nicely designed, and it feels like a legitimate Mega Man stage. I really like the glue enemies as well, the glue devil enemies as well. They're a neat twist on the devils from Mega Man 9. I'd say the one part of the level I didn't really like that much was the fight with Bond Man himself. After getting hit once or twice by the actual glue shots, I realized that he was basically just a glorified Crash Man. Thank you. If you wanted a simple boss fight, you accomplished it, but I feel like with the whole concept of glue, the boss could have been more interesting than Crash Man, but he shoots freezing shots. The level itself, though, is very well done and is a fun level overall.
It wasn't wanting to scroll down for a second there. Weird. Alright level, although it got really stressful towards the end with all the spikes. The white enemies were well placed, but I would have liked them more if they were fully destroyable with a buster. Bondman himself was my main issue with the level. His attacks are easy enough to dodge, but if you get hit by them, well, it's actually possible for him to combo you to death really quickly because he does a lot of damage and freezes you at the same time. As far as I can tell, there's no way to get out of being frozen until it wears off or Bondman hits you. The level itself is nice, but the boss kinda ruined it for me. Sorry.
The stage manages to stay interesting and fun with just very few elements introduced throughout the level. It does a very good job at mixing up its elements to ramp up the difficulty up until the boss encounter, who also uses the level's main gimmick. The platforming in this level was exciting, and I liked the occasional timing-based puzzle about when to shoot the petite devils. The level got slightly repetitive when doing one-tile jumps, and I wish it had just a few more optional challenges for extra rewards, but overall it's a great stage that does a good job at utilizing all of its mechanics consistently.
I don't think there's anything interesting here whatsoever. As a level, it's okay, I guess. It's nothing too bad, but it's not interesting either. The whole level appears to just use one gimmick, and it's not a very interesting one. Also, the graphics look boring. I don't know, there's just nothing going on here for me to like this level.
So you decided to bring an old unused Robot Master out of retirement. Was this worth the effort? You know what? I'd say yes. You aped the style of Mega Man 1 stages without resorting to the worst aspects of that game, and put some honest-to-goodness creativity into repurposed Dev Kit assets. The level's a little on the generic side visually, and gimmicks are limited, but you make good use of what you got. And there's some pretty nifty segments every so often, enough to keep the player interested with your limited set. You kept the focus where it matters, and whilst the place didn't really look like a glue factory, it felt like one.
If you want a glue factory, play Mega Man Unlimited.
There is one really big highlight to your stage I have to mention. I love the Glue Devils. They're a very awesome concept and are the best of the new assets in the stage, and usually positioned exactly in the right spots to get in the player's way without being dickish. There was also a room with 3 glue drips positioned over tiny platforms, which was a great way to use this gimmick, even if the method of getting through the room unscathed requires a little outside-the-box thinking. But it's little pieces like that which help stages. The Robot Master was basically a repurposed dev kit boss, but I appreciate the effort here, even if he's particularly easy, I think. Maybe the character should have been given an additional attack of some sort.
Even if he's particularly easy, I think maybe the character should have been given an, you know...
Thank you, I missed that. Sorry.
You're welcome.
The Robot Master was basically a repurposed dev kit boss, but I appreciate the effort here, even if he's particularly easy. I think maybe the character should have been given an additional attack of some description. I'm glad he's around all the same, because levels lacking the signature Robot Master are a disappointment. Honestly, I agree. Some good new ideas here elevated out of the range of the truly average stages.
However, when you the thing about Bond Man just being a glorified Crash Man, when you think about it, that's the type of thing that would have been made back in 1987.
True.
You know? The bosses weren't particularly advanced, they didn't have, like, midpoint difficulty spikes, they just had one AI throughout the entire fight. So, that's my opinion on the matter. Oh!
Tier 8 boss!
We're already here!
What have we here?
Place your bets, who's it gonna be?
Nice.
Seriously, who do you think it's gonna be?
I have no clue.
I think...
Just go through the shutter, please.
Okay. Wait, have we met before?
Oh my god. Nope. That's Jetman from Robochan! Who saw this coming? I didn't. Whoa.
What if we use the Roko-chan skin here?
Did we buy that?
Nope. But now I need to get that just to see what it's like. And oh my god, you are being an absolute pain with that shield. Gotcha!
Woo! That was fun! Oh, even the explosion spins around.
Well, now I need to... Oh, well. Why was I going here? This isn't where we get costumes. Tier 5!
Costume shop.
Hi again, brother. Yes. Let's just see if we have anything new. CX.
Local.
I've been told that I need to get this. Wait, it only costs 3 bolts?
So, wait, you're going to don the look of your ripoff? A ripoff of a ripoff? Anything new here?
I've been told that I need to, use that skin in a specific boss, although I don't know what.
Stylish! Makes me wonder why I don't get out more.
Roko-chan! Still looking for a proper way to play the game. I don't know how it... Is it a Flash game? Then we've also got... Krianya, Beck Metal Joe.
Cut? Man, what happened to you?
Me right now. Oh,
me in real life.
Okay.
Peace.
They got Roko-chan. Be back in a moment, guys. Alright, I just need to see if something is here. Huh? But you're not from a fan game? We do get a different reaction.
Whoa, are his attacks different?
I don't know. He might just be using more. See you guys once I beat this guy! Alright.
Spinny explosion!
So, yeah, there was something there.
Ish.
Yeah.
Wait, we beat the Tier 8 boss. What are we doing back here?
Because Tier 9 is on that other side, remember?
Alright.
Let's just go back to good old Mega Man. And since this is rather short right now, let's go see what Tier 9 is all about.
To Tier 10. Whoa!
What is this? No. What is this? Hi, Proto Man.
Hi, brother. Do you remember coming to this cliff when we were kids? I don't. Oh, yeah. I never had a childhood. Just gotta whistle away them blues. Nah, just kidding ya. No hard feelings. Seriously, don't I look cool standing here, though? Oh, yeah. Hey, if you see your sister, tell her to come my way. We were at 19. Fun fact, this is actually Usagi's theme from Nezumi Man.
16... So...
Farolman.
18...
Hello.
Tier 9... Oh!
Oh, you're kidding me.
It just
Oh, hi, Roko-chan! You look a lot like me. Are you supposed to be a male version of me or something?
Oh, lag!
Some weird penguin guy went into that tower. I wonder what he was doing. I just finished a meal at McWiley's. The theming was a little weird, but the food was delicious. Aquaman. I've heard that the so-called best levels are in a faraway place full of rainbows. Those rainbows better have my name in them. Sure. Hey, Mega Man! We're constructing a cool giant pit with the help of Galaxy Man, our sponsor! We're not done yet, so maybe check back later. You may not know this, but the wheel cutter can be held out in front of you by holding shoot, turning it into a constant damage melee weapon. Yeah. I'm on break from McWiley's. I doubt they would notice me gone, though, given how much is done by robots.
Tier 9.
Up ahead is the main festival grounds. There's all the best simulations there. This is the best ever! Pardon me if my voice is bad.
Welcome to Tier 9. It may not look it, but this section is very close to Dr. Light's lab. If you want to continue to the right, you'll wind up next to it.
Yeah. Okay. 18.
Nodencore. Or Nodencore, I don't know. Misty Lake. 36.8. 33, 37, 34, 39, 41.
Booyah!
A-Spark really liked this one.
5 energy elements. Whoa! Okay! A stage start screen. I like that! We're getting into the good ones.
Oh,
Whoa! Oish.
it doesn't hurt us. That literally just snows things up. Frost it up, if you will.
Frosted Flakes. They're great! Not sponsored by Kellogg's.
Gimme.
Well, it took us a while, but we finally made it into the good levels. Knock on wood. Mine!
Okay, these are simple so far.
Oh, you're clever. Nice!
Thank you.
Ow, hey!
I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better at figuring out what the game wants from me in certain situations. Oh,
Thank God.
We've got enemies. Oh, that is not a platform. That is the background. Really looks like a platform. No. Should have waited longer.
You'll hear a confirmation sound, I noticed. Croakers fill me with much feelings of badness. Also, the tiny little frogs can crack these things.
Anything can crack these things.
That's not fair. Oh, are we getting close to a castle? I like that. Ow. We're getting in? We're going into the castle.
Fancy.
That was close. I remember you from one of the very first stages. You do not bring me good memories. Who are you? Huh?
Oh.
Metal! Yes, I would like a melon.
Also, it had the Yasichi noise. Was it literally just like a retextured Yasichi?
I have no clue. Dr. Wowie.
Is there any point?
What the?
That's interesting.
Thanks for playing my level. It was made possible thanks to the following people. Mini Macro, Stage Start Music. Cert, Omega Team Tile Set. Smithy GCN, Fazanadu Castle Rip. Bad Batman, Castlevania Rip. Danuked 1, Level Music. Follow, my sprite.
Soon.
And you, the player. Well, thank you! That's actually really... Oh, crap, it's Chiruno.
Oh, yay.
We have a bullet hell fight, ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, yes. As someone who has played... I'm pretty sure Chiruno is like from Touhou 6.
Yes, embodiment of Scarlet Devil. She's the second boss.
As someone who has played Touhou 6 a lot, I am very familiar with her.
New costume available!
You're kidding, can we become like Chiruno? Or do we become like the main character of Touhou?
I don't know. Whoa!
What?
Speaking of which... What? You actually beat me without using any special weapons? I thought only Reimu could pull that off. Still, I won't turn down another challenge from you. Anytime you want to go another round, I'll see you at the lake.
Oh, hey there! You beat Chiruno pretty bad, huh? Hmm? Or is it... What is it again?
Chiruno.
Chiruno. What? If you're missing anything, I'm not responsible. Besides, if I was, I'd only be borrowing it. For an indeterminate amount of time, of course.
Another Touhou character.
I like to play as her in Touhou games. I just prefer her.
This is fun. Chiruno jokes because it's VLDC9 lol. Wait. Memes aside, this is a pretty nice level. I like the difficulty curve and design in general, and I like how you introduce the snowbirds, then the chill blocks, and then combine them both in the final stretch. The boss fight with Chiruno is pretty good too, though the icicle attack can be quite tough to dodge sometimes. Also, the Chillman water ice block spawner things can be a bit buggy sometimes and accidentally spawn 2 chill blocks, but it's not really a huge issue or anything. Honestly, I feel like more could have been done with the chill block gimmick, in general, because I don't really think the snow owl gimmick really changes the gameplay that much, but it is pretty cute. But what is here is pretty solidly built, and it's a good level overall.
Nice level you got there! It played really nicely, and overall it felt like a Mega Man stage. Also, I think it was the only stage where I could get all of the Noble Nickels on my first try.
Woo!
I didn't really like the placements of the squid enemies.
Squidon, I think.
They destroyed the ice blocks before I could attack them. The level was pretty cool. See what I did there?
Hey!
Until the boss. The boss itself is fine, but you can die after you kill it, which is a big no-no.
I love how this level progresses between different areas. Watching the world around you slowly transform really adds to the experience and the flow of the level. While I think the level somewhat suffered in its design under the guidelines set by its aesthetic, it still was a lot of fun to play and it had some nice ideas which I liked seeing used and reused later on. My main point of criticism with this stage is its rompy nature and how it feels like it didn't use the elements it introduced to its fullest potential. The difficulty curve in the level is fine, though I found the ending stretch to be less of a challenge than the mini-bosses, though maybe I'm just horrible at fighting them. I also thought that the snow which is dropped onto the stage is harmful due to its size, the way it took cover when I first played the stage.
The way it sticks out.
So I often took cover when I first played the stage, thank you, and thought of it as a clever idea, just to later find out I was role-playing around a non-existent threat. I also managed to get the boss to crash on me and figured out that dying causes ice cubes to duplicate on the next playthrough, which is rather unfortunate. Either way, lots of fun to play!
It's a nice little level. The level design is actually surprisingly good, and I like how the snow actually makes precise jumps easy to do. Other than that, some parts of the stage get a bit boring. A fun stage, nothing else to say though.
Hi, chill man, I guess? Oh, he's gone. Never mind. I love the idea of this frozen medieval town. It's a nice unique setting for an ice stage rather than your standard cavern that Mega Man usually uses. A very refreshing change of pace. Theming was on point here, the enemies all worked well and suited the environment. You managed to take into account that the Chillman blocks don't respawn, and do it in a really clever way. Them popping out of the water is exactly the way to ensure that the player does not get stuck when they fail the platforming tests, outside of the Noble Nickel attempts. This is fine. These ice blocks are unfortunately fairly glitchy. I had several of them bug out quite badly, such as creating multiple of them at once, or not at all. I am not sure what the point of the owl enemies were. I think maybe the trail they leave behind should have been ice rather than snow, as there was no real hindrance to the player. Your highlight was the boss, I think. I'm guessing it's from a franchise I haven't played before rather than an original character. Post-judging comment, Toho! But you've merged Bullet Hell with Mega Man in a, frankly, brilliant fashion. Once you've learnt the pattern, she is very fun to fight. Really solid, fun stage here, let down by the glitchy implementation of the new assets. Hey, did we get all of the Noble Nickels, just out of curiosity? Yes, we did!
Does anyone else smell dairy products? I hope there are none being served here. I'm lactose intolerant.
Really? I never would have pegged you for that. Die Balloon.
Okay. But, with that, this is Hatred Elemental and Draco Sotazir signing out. We hope that you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time.
This is getting good!
Goodbye.